Hey everybody, God bless. How you doing? If you could go ahead and snipe that sub button. In fact, hit the like button too. Make it a collat. I love you forever. All right, so let's get into the video. So Logan Paul, man. Logan Paul. So a few weeks ago on Logan's podcast, he had a heated discussion with his fellow castmate, George. And Logan wasn't taking jabs at Christ or George. He was trying to throw haymakers. And please do not tempt my father. His wrath is unbelievable. And Logan started to feel that firsthand, which he addressed later on in his podcast, saying that whenever he went on a trip, he got food poisoning, alcohol poisoning, camera was taken from him. A lot of things were starting to pile up, even to the point where he noticed. And in the podcast, he tells George that he felt the wrath of God, which is very scary and is supposed to be humbling. But I guess that was a temporary feeling for Logan, because George said his piece, and then him and Logan shook hands, and it seemed as all was forgiven between them. After that podcast, though, there were a lot of comments of, why do you forgive Logan so much? Why is he always given a second chance? Things of this nature. And I know it's hard. It's very hard. There are people in my life that have done things and said things to me that I thought that I wouldn't be able to forgive. And it was very hard and took a lot of prayer. And I'll paraphrase the Bible of, do we forgive 7 times? No, you forgive 77 times. My father teaches love and forgiveness. And as someone that is trying their best to be a disciple, when one of my brothers and sisters ask for forgiveness and say that they are sorry, I will do as my father asks and I will forgive them. But if they continue to do sinful acts, I can rebuke them as well. Which jumps us into the next part of this Logan Paul stuff. The whole cryptozoo scam and the 3-part Coffeezilla series, which if you haven't seen, I recommend you go watch it. It is very well done. Coffeezilla's out here killing it on production. And Logan made a response video to the 3-part Coffeezilla series. And I really hoped and prayed he would have been humbled and apologized for everything. But no, the video was just filled with backhanded compliments and passive-aggressive threats. Which is sad because I feel like my father is going to be teaching Logan another lesson. And I'm going to be praying for Logan because God's wrath is nothing to play with. And I know it will be hard if he does ultimately make an apology video that is correct, where he addresses everything and asks for forgiveness. It will be hard to forgive him, but we must. Our Father asks us. And it's hard. I'm going to pray for everyone to have strength to be able to forgive the people in their life that they need to, because forgiveness is something very hard to conquer. I struggle and pray on it all the time. And if he continues in his deceitful and sinful ways and crawl back to everyone asking for forgiveness, that's his agenda. That's what he will ultimately have to deal with whenever he faces our Father in Judgment Day. Our only concern is if we forgive him and do as our Father asks. And I'm not saying that Logan Paul is even a good guy. None of us are good. We're all dirty, rotten sinners. And he is making a lot of very bad choices in his life right now. So I'm going to pray that he gets better people around him and our Father inserts himself into his life and leads him on the correct path. Because he has a lot of impressionable people that follow him. And man, it would be great if he could start leading them down the right path. That's all I got for the video today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to snipe that sub button. Make it a collat. Hit the like too. I love you guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Stay sexy.